Hello and welcome to Baron's Den. Thanks for joining me. I'm Baron and I'm going to continue my playthrough of Season 4 of Blood Bowl 3 with the Wood Elf team in the online ladder. So we've had 3 games, been a bit of a mixed bag. We have a win and 2 losses. For further information on those games, do go back and watch the previous videos to see how we got on. First game went really well. Second game started really well and then came apart at the end of the first half and into the second half. And then unfortunately the third game followed in a similar pattern. However, since then we now have our second war dancer. I started with an unusual starting 11 with a tree man, as I wanted to try and help with the longevity of my team and the minimise injuries. And so far, 3 games in, and the only bit of permanent injury I've got is one person's got a niggling injury. This person's missing a game, but as we've got 12 players now, we'll actually be fielding 11 come the start of the match. And yeah, that's about it really. Oh, one more thing, I thought I'd just showcase my Wood Elf team from Tabletop. So these are the Loren Storms in real. I painted these a few years ago now, and I've taken them in League, but not yet to a tournament. And it's quite funny, really. In League, they've done about the same as they've been on this ladder, starting off a bit ropey, but coming together and ended up surging up the table. So, you know, I'm still learning Wood Elves. I'm still doing some things that are probably, really enraging at some people with the scoring early, not taking the most optimum starting 11. So I have deliberately made some alternative choices, shall we say, with the way I'm playing the team. But I'm still enjoying it. Let's see how I get on in my next game then. What will we get? So we've already faced Dark Elves, Dwarves and Orcs, which if you asked me to pick 3 teams I didn't want to play before I started this campaign, it would have been those 3. Dwarves and Orcs for their armour and their bashing ability. It just means that if you can't get away from them, they're just going to grind you down very quickly. And Dark Elves, because Dark Elves can do a lot of what you can do as a Wood Elf, maybe a tiny bit slower, but they're as agile, they're as skilled, if not more skilled, because they can have 4 blitzers, and on top of that, they have better armour. So those 3 teams were the ones I was hoping to not see too much of, and those are the 3 teams we've had so far. Going to the next game, just as long as it's not dwarves again. Anything but dwarves. Preferably not orcs. I mean, I'm not that picky, but let's avoid those 2. And we are playing against Black Orcs. Okay, not too bad. They can be brutal. And given the team value of my team, I imagine that they've got quite a bit of development on their team. But we'll have a look. We'll wait and see. Puggy. Cool. Good. Some good fan factors there. So we should be getting at least 45,000. So if I can score 55 on top of the 25, we're not far off our next positional. Okay, so we are, I think, the stronger team. Let's just have a look at them. So they've played 2-1-2. They have no player advancements, but they have a full team. So I'm going to be giving them some inducement money, aren't I? 90,000. So that'll be a bribe. Probably assistant coach cheerleaders. Or 2 assistant coaches, maybe. Decisions. So yes, Black Orcs get 50,000 bribes, which is cheaper than most because they have the bribery and corruption keyword, along with goblins and snotlings. But that probably means they're the only team in the game that currently has that rule, unless I'm missing somebody. We are receiving the ball first, which haven't actually had a go at yet, I don't think, as Wood Elves, have we? Certainly not in the last 2 games, because to my little trick of scoring first, I think we did in the first game. I say my little trick. I'm not... That makes me sound proud of it. What I mean to say is I do score first. If I can. Just because I'm inexperienced with Wood Elves and I want to try and level them up and get star player points. Sooner or later, though, I have got to start thinking more longer term and more about locking down good results. So, this is interesting me. The Tree Man, part of the reason, again, I wanted to use him was to see if I could either sucker people into crowding players around him to take him down, or whether I could, whether they'd see that as a distraction or something to avoid. And again, even though they've got loads of strength 4 players, I think we'll put it quite deep. They've decided to steer clear of him, even though they've got a strength 5 player and some strength 4 players, which is interesting. So, unless I'm missing a goblin or something down there, they're only going to be hurting 3 of our players this turn. And here comes the first one. Okay, he lives. Number 2. Lives. There we go. That wasn't too bad. I think that player's going to get fouled. Just a hunch. Although, if they want to blitz down this side, is that where the troll's there? Surely we wouldn't be blitzing with the troll, though. Needlessly risky, I'd have thought. Yeah. Oh, re-roll early. If he injures him, he'll think it's worth it. And no one is even stunned after 1 turn. Oh no, I spoke too soon. There's fouls. Don't forget the fouls. Here comes Mr. Troll. Right next to my wrestle dude. Okay, so he's basing my players. He's not sending any... Oh, straight in for a fouling. Oh, and he's knocked him out. Can you pick this ball up? No. Okay. Right. So, first things first, we've got a gap. See if we can get down it. Just as a bit of a distraction and a bit of pressure. Then, I think... pull you into there. We can do a little block. Well, that was rubbish. Would this still be a 3 die? No. That's not fair. Don't like that. Right. So, we can do 2 die on a Black Orc. I'm more likely to take a Black Orc down and it might help this guy get away. So I'll do that last. Yeah, so... can I get the War Dance around? No, that's a bit risky. A little bit risky. Okay, so we're going to do this bit first. Just a push. Stay there for now. That means you getting out is potentially easier, but first of all, see if we can dodge away from him. Now, yeah, let's bring you. Come into there. And if you go there, you can smack him in the face.
There's only one word to say.
Another push. I'm going to take him around the side as well. Means there's 2 targets. Ah, painful. Yeah, he's going to have to stay there. That might sucker a blitz into there, though, and leave him free. Yeah, we'll leave it there, then. No, he's doing the right thing and taking down the lineman. Ouch, another knockout. Activate the troll. Can they pick up the ball this time? No. That is juicy. Am I in scoring range? If I don't roll a 1 or a 2, potentially I am. Think I'm going to try and save my reroll. Right. Let's just see what happens. Well, we've used our 2 rerolls, but we've snuck in and stolen a touchdown. Oh, I skipped a bit early then. Did we get any KO players back? We get 1 back. Right. So I think we'll do something like this. Take the skilled players. Apart from the kicker, who's going to kick the ball. I'm going to put it in a similar place again, except this time I'm going to hedge my bets. So it goes over there, and it's coming back this way. Okay, well, we'll get it not too far back, but we'll get it a decent enough amount. What we really want to do now is to slow down the score. Oh, Brawler. Oh, and Brawler comes in. Nice. Down he goes. And he survives. Yes, what we're going to try and do now is try and slow the Black Orcs down enough that they don't score in our half. Past the not War Dancer, sorry. Past the Wood Elf. Down the line he goes. And he's stunned. That's okay. You learn to live with stuns as a Wood Elf coach. Sometimes a stun is preferable to what often happens. So, no permanent injuries this turn. That is good. Where's the ball? Okay, I don't think the War Dancer's sneaking in quite as easily this time. Here comes the troll. He's been well behaved so far today. Oh, he's failed to pick up again. Sooner or later, you've got to use a reroll, haven't you? Here comes a cage. Alright. Can we step into there? Yes. Can I get round the back for a cheeky blitz? 2 rushes and a dodge. Well, we won't do that just yet. pick you up. And think. Try the one die.
Good coach always uses right player, right job.
I think that's the first opposition player we've knocked over. So at the moment, strength 4, 5, 6, they would get a 2-die block. But they're going to be able to do that anyway. So I'm going to pull you back to there if you're happy to dodge. He is. And so is he. Move you to there. And then we'll just try. Oh. Slipped over. Oh, and he's knocked himself out. Oops.
This is going to be decisive.
Yeah, stand firm. Let's eat a few activations. Yes. This is what we want. This is what the tree man is so good at. Eating up activations. Ah, they finally got him. No, he will stay there. I'm probably going to try and take a foul. If they blitz this person now, they can completely surround the tree. But again, is that going to distract them from scoring? So that's the person they're going to be blitzing. And who's doing the blitzing? It's a troll. Very well behaved troll. Would have been a miracle if that hadn't affected armour. So where's that goblin going? And here comes the foul. Oh, there goes the bribe. Oh no. He's decided he wants to save the bribe. I suppose you might end up fouling with the goblin later on. Can we get the treatment up? We can. Fab. So now all of a sudden they're going to have to get players in to one die block him and move those guys on. Right, we're going to bring you down deep. And then it's going to be a case of trying to dodge everyone away. In fact, we'll blitz here first.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will.
Written? Players can barely speak, let alone write. You should know. You've interviewed them, my friend.
Okay. There we go. Just the guy who was already on the floor. Wonderful. Okay. So we've reset. There is a way through. They can send them all down here, but I'm kind of hoping that they do, because they won't be able to get the Black Orc support yet. And that's why I've doubled up on here, so if they do blitz through one of these columns, they might be better off coming this way. They've also opted not to get another player on the tree man, so that's either going to be a dodgy one-die block, or those Black Orcs aren't going anywhere. There's a lot of risky troll blitzes happening here. I hope they continue to do that, because experience with dodgy troll blitzes is not good. Ah, there you go. So they're hoping this will free up some of the bigger, the Black Orcs, sorry. Trouble is, there's always a chance for skulls. Yep, we'll stand firm. My war dancer does have a little route round, so... Ah, I think if we'd have done one more, we could have been really quite annoying. So that Black Orc can go there now, stopping me from coming round. But he hasn't done that. Interesting. So, how many moves would it take to come round? So I can do it without even rushing. I would need to dodge somebody out to give myself a one-die block. I don't think we're going to do that, are we? Are we? Or can he get round to there? No, not without a 3+ dodge. I don't think so. I think that is the least risky manoeuvre. We can still stay on the ball. Oh! I've rolled a 1 into a 1. Talks about least risky manoeuvres. You can't account for 1s and 1s when you're playing as elves. One thing that makes me feel better, if I'd have tried to dodge any single player then, it would have ended with... That trolley's really well behaved. Yeah, if I'd have tried to move anyone else, it would have ended prematurely anyway. At least the war dancer isn't hurt. At the moment. I can only think they're looking to foul my war dancer, because the risky thing is there I can get up and blitz next turn. Yeah, it's a foul. And it's a knockout. And the blocks are flying now. I suppose the only thing I wished I probably should have done is try to pick up the tree. Oh. Okay. So I somehow... Oh, that's a shame. Oh, what sort of a... No, that's ridiculous. Okay, so... We're in trouble now anyway, for this half. So may as well try and be a little speculative. 3 1s in a row. Can I just point that out to the viewers? 3 1s in a row. I think my only hope is that they go for a blitz on the War Dancer and they roll a lot of skulls. So for the second half, I need some knockouts back, don't I?
Yeah, I can see.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Goodness me, that trolley's just amazing.
I'll have to pick up
Not my kicker. Don't kill the kicker.
now he's fighting in this trailer.
That player better get
He's not dead.
nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground.
This guy might be in trouble though. No. Oh, it's another knockout though. Yeah, I need to save my apothecary in case something really bad happens. How do I feel about 3 pluses? So that would be a 2, 3 3s with a reroll. Could I get round this way? More 2 pluses. Yeah. I think I fancy that one more. Let's just double check. Is there any way we can... No. He wants me to go that way. Two rushes that way though. 3 2 plus dodges. So hang on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2 pluses and a 3 plus. Or yeah, that's better, isn't it? Right. If this doesn't work, all my players are on the floor. Might as well try and get you up. Although I think it matters too much. All the other players are on the floor. They're going to get hit if I get them up. And if it does work, I'll be able to bring some of them and look after the ball. So we're going to do that. What's the worst that could happen?
Don't argue with that.
Oh, yes. Right. Unfortunately, though, he is now on the sideline, begging for a surf. Ooh. So I think I'm gonna have to try and pick up the ball first.
The ball is in the player's hands. Yes.
Yeah. Go there.
That was the best of speed.
Oh well.
It's risky.
He's caught it. Oh, gotta love this game. You just have to. That's so funny.
Amazing. That's going to perk the crowd just
So
as the half-time
the 4 plus catch is 50-50, but did he have 2 opportunities to catch that? Because that D8 kept rolling the right number. Oh. Well, good news is because we've got 1 turn, we've had 1 chance to get our
quota today.
player back. Okay, I don't think we're going to try 1 turn with Black Orcs and Trolls at the front. However, we are going to try and injure some of theirs, so get you there, get you there, get you there. How about that? Oh. And the wood elf lineman there. And go.
This is indeed a vital hit. Team scores indebted.
Quick snap, we get to move everybody one square. Well, I guess we may as well go there. And maybe there. Out of interest, we'd still need 2 pushes anyway. Yeah, we need to get sprint or or a movement, so we can entertain 2 1-turn touchdowns. So we'll try this. Oh, knockout. That's one tough wood elf. Come on, are you going to use your apothecary or not? I'm guessing this person isn't even looking at the screen. Can't be that hard a decision. Right. You get on there without... No, you'll need to rush. So, can you come round to there? Yes. You can. It's alright, he's taking root. Just a push. Means the war dancer can finish him off. Actually. Come on, kill a war dancer. Yes. Oh, we see. It's going to be really tempting now to foul. I'm in range, so it would be a +1, 2, 3, 4, 5. +5 means we'd need to roll on a 10 plus, a 5 plus. But I don't think we can afford to get anyone sent off, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to try a pass. And I've rolled another 1 on a pickup. Well, I'd rather roll it then than later on. Oh. Again, I can't help feel we've been a bit unlucky with a key moment there, but I suppose they had their own pickup problems in their half. So, it evens out over the course of it. And I suppose, if we're going to be fair, the war dancers getting round along the end zone round to the goblin was fairly fortunate, with no re-rolls anyway, and just the dodge re-rolls to live off. Could have gone very differently. The good news is their Black Orc player isn't back, so with our war dancer coming back, we are only 1 player down, I think. Okay, so what are we doing here? Pull the kicker back. Just in case this goes wrong. We'll do that. Oh, are you kidding me? If he didn't put that on the sweet spot and he's tried to get it there, that is amazing. What a ridiculous place. Oh. Right. Fine. It's fine. Right, let's we'll get you to there. You'll need to knock him out the way. You'll need to knock him out the way. We're going to hand off to you. But with who? We need to get you off the ball first. Okay. Oh, come on now. Come on now. We'll start taking this personally in a minute. Oh! This is an opportunity. Okay, that's better. So, you're going to pick up the ball. Hopefully. And then you're going to go here. And you're going to come around and blitz. It's a good job he's got block, isn't it? Although I don't want him next to me. Ugh. That is very annoying. Okay. I'm gonna have to put you there then.
What's that player doing?
Here comes the other team.
One more. Cheeky. No, that's annoying. So if they base him, he gets up. He gets a 1 die with Brawler on my lovely War Dancer, who's got the ball. I think we're going to have to just go for that. The one good thing, though, is if he does decide to do that, that's the blitz then. So he's not clearing any of these players out. So this is a distraction. This is the real threat. And I think that he's aware of that.
There's a couple pretty good players on this field, Jim. They're just hiding behind all our crap.
He's not gone for the ball. That is disciplined and a good idea, I think. As lovely as it would have been to get to knock the ball off him, blodge, or 1 die block, and even if he'd have got the ball down, I don't think there's another player who can come in and get it. Yeah, they've made all the right decisions this half and got the dice to back it up.
How
Ah, good, he can get up next turn.
Constantly writhing around on the ground.
That's alright, I'm happy with that. See, now I've got 2 flanks. If it was me, I'd stick 2 players on him. And then I'd gum up this side. Yep. Definitely a good call.
Surrounded by adversaries like that, I hope he knows what he's doing.
So, what do we want to do? Really want to get rid of this troll. And then we can bring in some support. I think WrestleBoy's going to have to do a job. Mm-hmm. How far can I get? Can I get to there? Yeah. In that case then, let's give you to there. Well, let's see if we use dodge up just doing that first. No. So then we'll go there. Still haven't used dodge. No, go through there. Okay. Let's flatten that goblin. And it's stunned, which is nice. I am killing time here. Okay, we're going for the tree man next. That might be alright, you know. Not quite. It's gonna hurt next turn, but should we try and do a leap? Is that leap? No, that's leap. Well, how do you do leap? Do you... Oh, do you know what? Might be better off dodging anyway. That was probably a much better idea. Okay. Now... what happens if we go there? So he could knock him out. And then he could come around, so let's see if we can block him. So actually, we want you there. And then you can block him.
They're gathering around that gold plate. Black halflings
And we will take that. The best I can see is Black Orc block there, Goblin Blitz.
There's only one word to say about this man.
not words. A sound. Crunch.
What's with all this grabbing nonsense? Just hit him!
Now his body can move freely.
Get up!
Down they go tumbling. Come on. Surely that troll's going to misbehave. He's been as good as gold this whole game. No really stupids. No both downs. No skulls. He's been an absolute legend.
That's it. Force him back and then pound.
Ooh, and down he goes. Okay, so we want you there. Stay put for now.
Fire to stay up under such a sustained assault.
Tricky. And then if we knock this guy out of the way,
As an assist.
huzzah. Keep him there. Now I've got 2 players over, so then you can make life difficult for him. Oh, this is a bit risky. Let's not do that yet. Let's instead get you down the line to there. And then get you to there, which will be a dodge. And then you can hopefully smack him down there.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It's one of my strengths that I must.
And then squash the Black Orc. Oh well. They can still get a Goblin Blitz on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be rushes though. And at best a 1 die. So, the way the dice are working, this guy's going to need to roll a natural 6 to even attempt. And he's done it. I can't believe that's just so many times that's happened in these playthroughs where... And how can you account for that? How can you account for that? That's the whole point of Blodge. And it's landed in the safe spot. Oh. Oh, my heart. My heart hurts.
They've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing. I should probably say something meaningful to all our...
Oh, man. Oh, okay. The War Dancer's still in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, smash, 8, pick up the ball, 2 rushes with a reroll. And of course the goblin gets through. This is just like the last game. This is just like the last game. Oh, my goodness me. Okay, so at least it's made the decision pretty easy. And 4+ isn't great. This ball could go anywhere. I can't risk that.
Good. He's got the ball. It's always embarrassing.
Right, let's see what happens there. Thankfully, dodge worked. And we've got the score. Scored a little earlier than I wanted to this half, though. And I've got plenty of time to come back at me. 2 players down. Did they get players back? They got 1 of the knockouts back, so we're only a player down. Ooh, it's a close game. Someone's going to have to go on the line, and that someone is you. And we don't want a lineman with 4 SPP on the line. And now we're going to pull back. Have you boys there? I'm sorry, you're going to have to go on the wing. And we want this deep. Deep, deep, deep. I still cannot believe. I think that's in 3 separate games now where someone's one die blocked my War Dancer and got the power first time. Alright. So where's he set up? Oh. Yeah, he's got goblins there like he might want to try a 1-turner. 1, 3, so we'll go this corner. Yeah, gosh. Oh, blitz. Yeah, let's just go for it. And we'll come around this side. We'll send Wrestle Boy back because we just don't know what we're going to be facing. And we'll see what happens there. Yeah, the good news about that is I'm definitely going to have somebody to attack the ball next turn if he doesn't manage to pick it up. And with lovely, lovely sidestep, I might be able to sidestep my way into a decent position.
Quick and easy.
Kind of needed him not to pick up the ball though, unfortunately. It does mean that they might have to make a pretty average cage unless their troll behaves themselves again, which he did. That's good.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will.
Bang.
Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. And you should know. You've entered.
Only a push.
Ah, using an ancient blood bowl.
Oh, and a foul that didn't even break armour. Wonderful. How many rushes? One rush to get the tree man in there. I'm going to go for it. Was that really, really, like, dodgy? Apparently not. So they're going to have to take down that boy if they want to try and throw or move that troll, which is nice. And it also means this war dancer can now blitz this goblin for 2 dice, which is what I wanted to do.
Nice. Very nice.
Thanks. Boom. I think we'll put you there. Come on, we could do with a... No, not even a stun. Alright. Let's run you to here. Get him there. Put him around here somewhere. Still got Wrestle Boy down here. I might bring him back a little bit more. No, 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 don't do that. That would be mental. And you're going to have to be a sacrificial pawn.
Pressure's on, Jim. What will they do?
Unity is strength.
That troll. That troll has not rolled a 1 or a skull. God damn you, troll.
But there is no sure thing.
And the grab negates my sidestep. I had forgotten that, to be fair. Still, everything's going to be okay because Wrestle Boy's in defence. And the fact that that's forced to blitz, it means... Oh, yep. Oh, that's not a bad place for him, though. Okay. Alright. Got to be a bit careful about this now.
Groups like his
What it must be like to have a big guy that behaves himself.
I'm not so sure. With good luck,
I need to get that Black Orc off the ball.
like any other.
Right, let's do one safe thing there. It's going to be Wrestle Boy who comes in. So you're going to have to dodge. That'll be you. You dodge.
Now it's just a simple matter of getting the
Oh, no, I didn't realise he was that far away. I'll tell you what. Nah, let's go for it.
He's sprinting.
Come on,
Hope it's
come
going
on.
to be okay.
Yes, yes. Good, we got a lot of pleasure on the ball now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, then you're vulnerable, aren't you? Oh, you've got to move left. Oh, no, you haven't. You rushed like a million times. Let's pull you back round to at least there. Let's see how we get on with this one. Oh, come on.
Yes, they've picked up.
Right.
Whoopie-dee-doo.
And then we'll come back to there. Bring you back. Let's bring you back. Oh, good grief. Ah, that's the one that actually has dodge.
Did you know a spike magazine trophy was forged in hellfire? Deep beneath
Well,
the blight
if all else fails, I might just run away with the ball like a right coward.
slaves died to it. But then it was the lowest bid.
This has been a very close game. I've enjoyed it.
I should probably say something meaningful to all
I
our
have enjoyed it. It's been a real test, I think. Apart from the
If I had a gold
he's picking up in the first half,
I've seen like
he's had a fair amount of luck
well, I could start my
with
own
the. I mean, just there's been a lot of. There's not been many pushes and skulls coming up. There's been powers nearly every time, so I suppose you could argue that the armour's been fairly favourable. As a lot of my wood elves have gone down, and we're looking at what, one badly hurt and a knockout. It's nothing. I mean, he's just rolled 5, 6, 6. I know he didn't need it, but I'm just saying. And a 4. Still, I've got a plan.
Have you tried that Crooksiade yet, Bob?
I do have a plan.
Made by the Skaven of Plant Pestilence?
Well, that's just that is just rude, isn't it?
I may not be
You know what? That's fine with me. You've now saved my war dancer. Thank you very much. So the plan is, if I can get this guy into here, block the goblin, push my wood elf out. How does that sound? Now anything I do is going to be a dodge. So do I roll a 1? Well, do you know what? I'd rather roll the 1 there. Oops.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Oh yes, a casualty. Now we're in the dodgy zone now. Still, I think I can get you around there on just a 2+. Yep. Then you're the next best one to do a dodge. And then you're really on a hiding to nothing there, aren't you? Oh, never mind. The War Dancers off the pitch, aren't they? I'm going to use the Apothecary, see what happens. And he's fine. I didn't really want to niggle on him if I could help it. As it is, the only really valuable player I've got is a Tree Man. And he hasn't, I don't think he's got any SPP anyway, has he? No. Now I think with 2 turns to go, they reliance on a crazy throw. Ah! Finally! This is what I was saying. I was surprised I haven't seen more of this, to be fair. No. I'll take the both down. Fabulous. Could I still... No, I can't score. I can't score. But I can run the ball down to here. Run you to there. Get you to there. And then everyone else is dodging. So let's... Oh, except for the Tree Man who's going to try a rush in a minute. Let's go with you. Let's try the Tree Man.
It's gonna be hard to make them lose the ball.
Okay. Let's go with this guy first. Bring him round to there. If I do that, they are definitely going to foul that Tree Man. But they'd blitz me out anyway. Alright. I've just got to hope he rolls low on the injury. Ah, 3-die block. Oh, you know what? If they commit too much, they'll probably go for the foul on the wrestle guy instead. Well, they might not need to, because Mighty Blow is going to probably crack this one open anyway. Knockout, please. Ooh. He's in for a foul-in. Good news is, they're only probably going to get a +3 on the Tree Man. Yeah. Phew. We made it. Great game. I really enjoyed that one. And we're 2-0-2 now. Ooh. Oh, I feel like I need a lie down after that. What do we get SPP wise then? So, yes, the Tree Man got the MVP. Good, let's get him cooking. War Dancer, each War Dancer got one, which means if I wanted Orion to get his 2nd level up, I could do that. I kind of want to save for a stat up, I think. Try and get to movement 9 or possibly even Edge 1+. Yeah. And the others are ticking along nicely. Some SPP for him as well. What do we do winnings wise? The new treasury is 90,000. I think a thrower is 95, annoyingly. Might be 90. Fab. And have we got something decent on the blood pass? We've got... Ooh, that... What is it? It's an ogre... One of these things. What are the shoulder ones called? They're not pauldrons, are they? It's a turret, anyway. And it's the Chaos Chosen Ogre, who I never use, so I'll never see that. I'm not against ogres, I just love Minotaurs. This still for me is absolutely hilarious. I have put it on my tree, man. Look at that. So that is your reward for getting to level 4 of the Blood Pass. A little bit of vine around the shoulder that you can barely see. Wonderful. Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Today's Marin Den. Hope you enjoyed the game as much as I did. And yeah, we'll see where we can go from here as we hit game 5. We've managed to play 4 different teams as well, which is pretty cool. I wonder if I could go through all 10 games without playing a different race. That would be good. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.